Welcome to Corvette Today, the show that talks about everything Corvette, with your host, Steve Garrett, lifetime member of the National Corvette Museum, president of the Corvette Club of Kansas City, Missouri, and radio disc jockey at the #1 radio station in Kansas City for over 45 years. Here's Steve Garrett.
Thanks for listening and watching Corvette Today, the show that talks about everything Corvette, and the only current podcast dedicated to Corvette. I'm your host, Steve Garrett. I appreciate you tuning in. Corvette Today is brought to you by Wheelcraft. Want to dress up your Corvette with bright chrome or black chrome wheels? Visit wheelcraft.com and learn about their advanced PVD chrome finishing. They can refinish your wheels or offer a wheel exchange for most models, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. Visit wheelcraft.com today or call them at 833-840-5334. You can listen to Corvette Today on all podcast platforms. You can also listen on your smart device. Just say, "Hey Google," or "Alexa, play the podcast called Corvette Today," and you're connected. And be sure to visit the Corvette Today website. It's CorvetteToday.com. You can access everything there, including the Corvette Today merchandise store. You can also join our Corvette Today Facebook group there as well. Also, make sure you sign up for the Corvette Today emails, notifications, and updates at CorvetteToday.ck.page. And be sure to subscribe to our Corvette Today YouTube channel. See all Corvette Today episodes on YouTube as well. And be sure to patronize our flagship sponsors of Corvette Today, MidEngineCorvetteForum.com, the forum that focuses on the new mid-engine C8 Corvette. Meet a lot of fellow Corvette enthusiasts like yourself at MidEngineCorvetteForum.com. Soul Performance Products, developed and manufactured in the United States, the Soul Performance Products exhaust portfolio has been tailored to elevate the experience of the world's most exciting sports cars, including the latest generation of the Corvette. Soul Performance Products at SOULPP.com, the official performance exhaust of Corvette Today. Aerolarri Wheels, a true forged wheel with over 20 unique styles to choose from for your C8 and wide-body versions of the C7, C6, and C5 Corvette. It's an amazing value, starting at only $23.88 for a set of 4 fully forged wheels. And use the promo code CT111 and get $100 off your purchase. Visit Aerolarri.com. Ciocca Corvettes. If you're a Corvette enthusiast, and I know you are since you're listening and watching Corvette Today, then you need to know about Ciocca Corvette. They're based in Atlantic City, where you can find over 100 new and pre-owned vets on the lot and inbound. Ciocca also ships Corvettes all over the country, custom ordered to your specifications. They're staffed with experienced pros who can answer all your questions. So don't compromise. Visit CioccaCorvette.com. That's CIOCCA Corvette.com and find out more. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. E5 Wheels. E5 Wheels is a passionate and dedicated wheel company that serves only Corvette. They make spun-forged wheels for your C8, C7, and C6 Corvette. With the best fitment in the industry, E5 Wheels ensures your wheels complement the aesthetics and functionality while optimizing the performance of your Corvette. Visit e5wheels.com or call them at 305-964-7429. If you're ready to finance your next Corvette, Woodside Credit is the go-to place for enthusiasts. With the lowest monthly payments in America and a process designed to make getting behind the wheel quick and easy, it's no surprise Corvettes are one of the most popular vehicles to finance. Visit woodsidecredit.com to estimate your low monthly payment with a quick quote. And be sure to mention Corvette Today as your referral for a special gift when your loan is funded. And a shout out to Canadian Corvette Forum and Corvette Forum, welcoming Corvette enthusiasts from around the world. Excitement for the C8 ZR1 is at a fever pitch right now, and we have more in-depth information for you now about the ZR1. With me today is Trevor Tompkins, the Senior Manager for Car Performance and Motorsports Communications for Chevrolet. We're going to give you more insight and details about the ZR1. First, Trevor, welcome to Corvette Today, my friend.
Thank you, Steve. It's great to be here with you.
I appreciate you taking the time. We are all excited about the ZR1 coming out. First, Trevor, let's talk about pricing, which came out in early January. Go over base pricing with me for the coupe and the convertible.
Yeah, Steve, first of all, thank you for having me. And this car is fantastic. Really excited to be here talking about it today. So the Corvette ZR1 starts at $174,999 for the 1LZ coupe. If you're looking for a 1LZ convertible, that's $184,999. And then as you move into 3LZ, top trim level, that starts at $185, and the 3LZ convertible will be available at $195,999.
That sounds great. And note that no 2LZ, it's a 1LZ or a 3LZ, right?
That's right.
Sounds good. Now, as we already know, the ZR1 makes 1,064 horsepower, which is just mind-boggling. 828 pound-feet of torque. It goes 233 miles an hour, and it runs 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's the quickest Corvette we've ever done. It is the fastest car you can get, under $1 million. It's really an incredible piece of machinery. And included in all the ZR1s, you can get the visible carbon fiber roof, carbon ceramic brakes, performance data recorder, PDR, carbon fiber ground effects and side intakes. I mean, it's going to look fantastic out on the street no matter how you equip it.
I can't wait for this thing. This is so exciting. And it leads me into the next question, too. We did talk about the two trim levels. Tell me about the difference between what you get on the two interior trim levels.
Yeah, so 1LZ starts at the standard rear camera, Bose 10-speaker sound system. Of course, you get the 12-inch instrument cluster and the engine appearance package. But when you get into 3LZ, that starts, you can either have the GT2 or the competition seats, Napa leather, front and rear cameras, parking and all that. 14-speaker Bose sound system, the heated folding mirrors, wireless phone charger, and the wrap steering wheel. And, of course, carbon fiber trim on the paddle shifters.
That sounds good. Now, also, outline for me, what's the difference between the carbon fiber aero package and the ZTK package? Because with the C7, ZTK was the high wing, but I think that the high wing is included in the carbon fiber aero package. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, that's a good question, Steve. So when you're wrapping it all together, the carbon fiber aero package is what gives you the high wing, the canards, the tall hood splitter, the aero strakes underneath the car. That's the package that creates north of 1,200 pounds of downforce. The ZTK package requires you to get that carbon aero package, but ZTK then brings in the track suspension with magnetic ride, stiffer springs. Importantly, it also brings the option for the Michelin Cup 2R tires. Once again, if you get the carbon aero package, that is a standalone package that you can get. And if you want the ZTK for ultimate track performance, you are not only getting the carbon aero package, but you are also getting the suspension tuning and the Cup 2R tires.
That's perfect, buddy, because for me, I wouldn't really track my ZR1, but I'd love that high wing. So that's included with the carbon fiber aero package. And now the ZTK is really more performance tuned and oriented for the track then, isn't it?
That's right.
That sounds great. Well, Trevor, let's take our first break, buddy. When we come back, we're going to talk about what's new for the ZR1. That's coming up next here on Corvette Today.
We all know that wheels make the car. Wheelcraft's PVD chrome finish in bright chrome or black chrome will take your Corvette to new levels. And it comes with a 5-year warranty. Durability is a defining feature of the Wheelcraft finish. Their PVD chrome is superior to traditional chrome with a finish that is brake dust resistant and cleans effortlessly with soap and water. Wheelcraft offers factory wheel exchange for select C4 through C8 models, or they can apply the PVD finish to your current wheels. No matter what generation you own, Wheelcraft will transform the look of your Corvette. With every Corvette comes a unique story, and Wheelcraft has embraced this idea. When you purchase your new set of wheels, you receive a lifetime membership to the Wheelcraft Pit Crew, granting you access to your own page on Wheelcraft's website, where you can post pictures and tell your Corvette story. Visit our website at wheelcraft.com or call 833-639-4231. Arrive in style with Wheelcraft.
Hey Corvette lovers, Brian Sarf here from IntelliSense Family Office, formerly known as True Wealth & Company. I want to share a personal story today about my Uncle George. He was a lifelong Corvette lover, one of the first members of the Horseless Carriage Club in St. Louis, and a retiree from General Motors. He worked at Bowling Green Assembly for years, and he planned to rebuild Corvettes during his retirement. But his life was cut short by an untimely death at the age of 64. Uncle George and my aunt were smart, college-educated people, but their investment advisor never looked holistically at their wealth plan and didn't ask critical questions about how assets were titled, who the beneficiaries were, or how to take a pension, or if they had a will or trust. When my Uncle George died, my aunt spent the next 26 months in probate court, spending thousands of dollars on attorney fees. All of this could have been avoided with a few hours of financial planning and working with the right advisor. This experience drove me into this business. I knew that there had to be a better way, and I vowed to find it. Today, with IntelliSense, we do 6 key things for our clients. Help you make smart decisions with your money, pay less in taxes, protect your assets, ensure a smooth wealth transfer, magnify charitable gifts, and plan for longevity. Just like maintaining your Corvette, managing your wealth requires attention and expertise. If you're ready to secure your financial future, visit Intellisense.com or reach out to us today at 913-653-8783. I'm Brian Sarf, and I look forward to helping you protect your dream by learning from the lessons from my family. Investment advisory services offered through Intellisense Investment Solutions Incorporated, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Rev up your ride with the ultimate upgrade. The Radiator Grill Store is your go-to destination for top-notch C8 Corvette Stingray, Z06, and E-Ray accessories. Elevate your style with custom-painted engine bay covers, sleek front splitters, and side skirts that scream sophistication. Keep your C8 protected with premium Radiator Grill screens. Stand out from the crowd at car shows and beyond. Use code CT10 for an exclusive 10% discount off your total purchase at RadiatorGrillStore.com. Don't miss out on turning heads. Upgrade your Corvette today.
You're listening and watching Corvette Today with Steve Garrett.
Thanks for checking out Corvette Today on podcast and YouTube. It's the only current podcast dedicated to Corvette. Corvette Today is brought to you by Wheelcraft. Look, I know you want your Corvette looking its best, so dress it up with bright chrome or black chrome wheels. Visit wheelcraft.com and learn about their advanced PVD chrome finishing. They can refinish your wheels or do a wheel exchange, and you also get a 5-year warranty. So visit wheelcraft.com today or just give them a call, 833-639-4231. I'm your host, Steve Garrett. With me is Trevor Tompkins, the Senior Manager for Car Performance and Motorsports Communications for Chevrolet. We are talking about the brand new ZR1. In segment number 2, we're going to talk about some of the new things that are coming out for the car. With the ZR1, you get a preview for Sirius XM, and you get Spring Mountain training for this. Talk about what you get for the ZR1 with Sirius XM and with Spring Mountain.
Yeah, so with SiriusXM, for those who are in the car a lot, doing road trips, whatever it is, your optimal choice of music, we're given 3 years of SiriusXM, and that's on ZR1, but it's also on all models in 2025. So Stingray, E-Ray, Z06, ZR1, you get 3 years of SiriusXM for your listening pleasure. And as you mentioned, Steve, the relationship with Spring Mountain that we have through the Ron Fellows Driving Academy for Corvette is really strong, and we will continue that with the ZR1. So owners will be able to go to Spring Mountain, participate in classes, and really learn how to push their ZR1 to the edge.
Boy, I'd love to own a ZR1 and go to Spring Mountain and do the Ron Fellows training. That would be fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
You know, another thing that I like, Trevor, that I've got for my 70th anniversary white pearl metallic coupe Stingray, I've got the new trunk and frunk liners from General Motors. They come in black, tan, and red. I got mine in red. It looks fantastic.
I have to agree with you, Steve. I know you were showing me some pictures, and it really does look fantastic. It is an available accessory for all of our variants. Of course, if you are getting the ZR1, you're not going to get the frunk since there's a heat exchanger up there, but you're absolutely right. As an accessory package, you can get black, tan, or red on those suede trunk and frunk liners.
It looks fantastic. We'll put some pictures of mine up there for the YouTube version of this episode of Corvette Today. Also, Trevor, let's talk about the seatbelt options, because I know there's a bunch of them, and they really look fantastic.
Of course, there's 7 options for customers to order. You can go with black, orange, green, natural, tension blue, torch red, and yellow.
That sounds good. And also we have new brake caliper colors as well, don't we?
That's right. You got a handful of those as well, with gray as standard, blue, tech bronze, bright red, edge red, orange, and velocity yellow.
Very cool. Now, I know I'm thinking back to the ZR1 from the C6 generation, and I love that blue package that was done for the Blue Devil. Let's talk about that, because there are some things that you can do for the C8 ZR1 that basically packages it like that, and it's that edge blue packaging that gives it that Blue Devil look, doesn't it?
That's right. I mean, who can forget that Blue Devil on C6? With the 2025 Corvette ZR1, you can use the free flow options to build something that feels pretty similar. And actually, for those who have seen some of our display units, we have one that really kind of shows this. We have a ZR1 that is black, and we've added the blue custom leather stitch interior, which is new, the edge blue painted forged aluminum wheels, You can put the blue brake calipers on it. And then we have the carbon flash with blue accent, full length, dual racing stripes. And it really starts to tie all that in together with the blue engine cover. And so it's a nice uniform look across the car, no matter what body color you put it on.
It looks fantastic. As a matter of fact, buddy, I was watching Barrett Jackson last week and I saw the first ZR1 come across the block, number 001, that Rick Hendrick bought for $3.7 million. And oh my gosh, it's good to be Rick Hendrick, isn't it? That spec with the high wing and that Blue Devil look, that would be my exact spec. It looked fantastic.
Yeah, that car is stunning. I had the opportunity to be there on the stage as we walked across, and Rick made his winning bid on the car. And of course, keep in mind that is a stand-in. Rick does get to customize the car to however he wants it. But Steve, I agree with you. One of the first times I saw ZR1, it was with the blue wheels, and that's a core memory for me now because I just think it looked so good, so different. I love that spec that rolled across the stage at Garrett Jackson.
I kept saying to my wife, that's my spec right there. If Rick Hendrick doesn't want that one, I'll just take that one and he can build his own.
There you go.
Well, buddy, let's take our final break. When we come back, we're going to talk about options for the ZR1 coming up next here on Corvette Today.
Are you ready for a better insurance policy without the Corvette tax? With agreed value protection, the value of your collector vehicle will never change. Plus, you'll save money. Get a quick quote at ncminsurance.com.
The National Corvette Restored Society is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. 50 years of affirming and promoting the preservation and restoration of the Corvette. 50 years as the foremost Corvette collector car organization for building value with its prestigious awards. Have you ever considered joining NCRS? Over 70,000 people have. We're so much more than just the nuts and bolts. The NCRS flight judging program can and often does increase the value of America's sports car by researching and publishing the leading tech manuals and judging guides for the 1953 through 2007 Corvettes, by training the best judges and by hosting local, regional, and national judging events. And when you join, you'll get award-winning magazines like Corvette Restore and Driveline all throughout the year. Joining is simple and easy. Just go to ncrs.org and sign up. There are NCRS chapters all throughout the U.S. and all around the world. Chances are there's a local chapter near you. So join NCRS today at ncrs.org. We come for the Corvettes. We stay for the friendships made along the way.
When you want to buy a Corvette, or any Chevrolet for that matter, get yours from Hendrick Chevrolet Shawnee Mission, located in Kansas City. Hendrick Chevrolet is the largest Corvette dealership and showroom in the Midwest. With a knowledgeable sales staff and Corvette sales specialists on hand, they'll help you build the Corvette of your dreams, and they ship nationwide. With Corvette certified master mechanics on site and a huge parts department with over 24,000 parts and $2 million in inventory, Hendrick Chevrolet is well equipped to take care of your every need. From sales to service to collision repair, Hendrick Chevrolet has you covered. Visit ChevyUSA.com or call 913-384-1550.
Hi, I'm Mark Falter, host of the Retirement Income Hour podcast and Corvette enthusiast. I know when I bought my Z06, I was thinking two things. These cars are fantastically fast, and wow, are they expensive. Owning a Corvette isn't just about driving fast. It's about living life in the fast lane. But are your finances keeping up? On my podcast, I'll make wealth management as smooth as your Corvette on the open road. Whether it's planning a retirement, building your investments, or how in the heck do I get my retirement accounts to pay for this Corvette, I have got you covered. Search the Retirement Income Hour podcast wherever you find your podcasts, and let's shift your finances into overdrive. I'll see you on the open road financially and literally.
Investment advisory services offered through Mid-American Wealth Advisory Group, an SEC-registered investment advisory firm.
This is the Corvette Today podcast with Steve Garrett.
Thanks once again for listening and watching Corvette Today, the show that talks about everything Corvette. Corvette Today is brought to you by Wheelcraft. You want your Corvette looking its best, don't you? Well, dress it up with bright chrome or black chrome wheels. Visit wheelcraft.com and learn about their advanced PVD chrome finishing. They can refinish your wheels or do a wheel exchange, and you also get a 5-year warranty. So visit wheelcraft.com today or just give them a call. 833-639-4231. I'm your host, Steve Garrett. With me is my buddy, Trevor Tompkins. Trevor is the Senior Manager for Car Performance and Motorsports Communications at Chevrolet. In this final segment, we're going to talk about some of the options that you can get on the ZR1. Trevor, talk to me a little bit more about the wheels, because in front they're 20 inches and 21 inches in the back, but we've got some different and new colors coming for the ZR1, don't we?
That's right, Steve. We have in our aluminum wheels, you can get them in a silver finish, edge blue, carbon flash, or machine forged. And then, of course, you can also option into the 10-spoke carbon fiber wheels. That's a new carbon fiber wheel design for us for ZR1.
Tell me more about the carbon fiber wheel, because it's different than the Z06 carbon fiber wheel, isn't it?
That's right. It's our second carbon fiber wheel that we've been able to do. As you pointed out, it's available on Z06 and E-Ray, but this one, the 10-spoke for the ZR1, is really a special looking wheel. It's only available in that exposed carbon fiber weave, visible carbon fiber, and it looks fantastic. You can really see the detail in the wheels, and of course there is a performance benefit to that as well, just like you saw on Z06 and E-Ray. On the ZR1, we're in the neighborhood of about 43 pounds of unsprung weight that we're able to reduce from the vehicle. And so you really feel it behind the steering wheel when you're pushing the vehicle. It responds that much faster, and it's a great performance addition to the vehicle, in addition to looking fantastic.
Buddy, I love the Z06 carbon fiber wheel, and I actually picked one up when they introduced the Z06 at the Peterson Automotive Museum in Los Angeles. I was amazed how light that thing was, but as good as that Z06 wheel looks, this ZR1 wheel looks even better.
Yeah, we've really been able to work with our supplier and just continue to make the evolution in both the technology, how robust the wheel is, and the appearance continue to come along. And we're quite happy with the way that the car looks on the carbon fiber wheels.
Yeah, my hat is off to Carbon Revolution in Australia. They do a fantastic job.
Yes, they do.
Buddy, in segment 2, we touched a little bit on the stripes that you can order for the ZR1. And I know I was talking about that package with the Blue Devil thing. Let's overview all the stripe color options that are available for the C8 ZR1.
Sure. So with the dual racing carbon flash stripes, you can get them in blue, yellow, orange, silver, or red. And then with the full length stripe options, there's also the edge blue, carbon flash, orange, edge red, silver, and yellow.
Nice. And also I saw in the order guide, there's a new option. The rear hatch strut bracket comes in edge red, carbon fiber door sills, and leather luggage is available as well, isn't it?
That's right. Those are all options, and it really just goes into the fact that customers can continue to spec out the car the way they really want to and really add their personal flair to it. That rear hatch strut brace is pretty neat. It's a 3D printed part and looks pretty cool when you open up the hatch, so it's a fun one.
Yeah, those look really, really good. It adds a little bit of bling and flash to the engine bay, and it looks fantastic. Plus, I've got the 70th anniversary luggage, which came with my 70th anniversary Stingray, and I love the luggage. I don't know why, but I just love the Corvette luggage. I had some with my C7. Now I've got more with my C8.
Yeah, those are good-looking pieces, and it all just adds. Everybody knows what you're arriving in when you arrive if you pull those bags out.
Absolutely. Buddy, talk to me more about the split window option. I absolutely love it. Now, does that come standard with the coupe, or how do you get that and how can you order it?
Yeah, Steve, that is standard on the coupe. It's a core part of our design for the car, so the split window on the coupe is always there. If you are ordering a ZR1, you're speccing yours out, the split window, the spine that is made from carbon fiber, comes standard in visible carbon fiber, but you can also option body color to match the body of your ZR1.
Buddy, you're talking my language when you're talking carbon fiber, that's for sure. It's so good to hear that that's standard on the coupe.
Yes, it's really functional. It calls back to our history. You'll also see it in the Z06 GT3R race car. So it's a design feature we're proud of, and it's functional too.
That's awesome. And we're still looking at production in Q2 of this year, isn't that right?
That's correct.
That's fantastic. Buddy, have we missed anything? Is there anything else we want to add before we go?
I mean, I'm sure there's so many things, but I just encourage, if you're looking to make an order or really just want to explore all the options, check out Chevy.com and look at the building tools that we have available. Spec out your options, drop your favorite one. There's so much to play with, and the car looks fantastic, whether you spec it with the carbon fiber aero package or you get the lower downforce version, which, of course, is our top speed version. Many options and available packages to play with and get the most out of your trim with.
Buddy, I can't wait for this car to come out. Trevor, thank you so much for taking time to be on Corvette Today. I really appreciate all this insight about the ZR1.
Thank you for having me, Steve. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks again for listening and watching Corvette Today. And be sure to tell your family, friends, and other Corvette enthusiasts about the Corvette Today show. And thanks to our sponsors, Wheelcraft. Want to dress up your Corvette with bright chrome or black chrome wheels? Visit wheelcraft.com to learn about their advanced PVD chrome finishing. They can refinish your wheels or offer a wheel exchange for most models, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. Visit wheelcraft.com today or call 833-639-4231. Soul Performance Products at SOULPP.com, the official performance exhaust of Corvette Today. Ciocca Corvette at CIOCCA-Corvette.com. E5 Wheels at E5Wheels.com. IntelliSense at IntelliSense.com. Also, Aerolarri Wheels. Get $100 off your purchase with the promo code CT111 at Aerolarri.com. Mark Falter with the Retirement Income Hour podcast. And Hendrick Chevrolet in Kansas City at ChevyUSA.com.
Thanks for checking out Corvette Today on podcast and YouTube. If you'd like to contact Steve with ideas for Corvette Today, you can email him at stevegarrettdj@gmail.com. Garrett has 2 R's and 2 T's. That's stevegarrettdj@gmail.com. Also, sign up for email notifications at corvettetoday.ck.page. Follow Steve and the show on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Threads at Steve Garrett DJ. Thanks again for listening and watching Corvette Today.